Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. In this video, just following up on the Crosman 1377 multi-pump air pistol. It's a single shot .177 caliber or 4.5 millimeter multi-pump air pistol that has a rifle barrel. As mentioned in the previous video, I was going to install this Gamo Green Dot sight. I did do a little tinkering with it a little bit ago. I just did a couple other shorts with my Hotson 135 carnivore, shooting at a cast iron frying pan. Now, while I was kind of messing around with that, I took a few shots with this. First couple shots were really high, so I brought it down. And this, mind you, this was at 25 yards. So I brought it down, and from where I was hitting that frying pan. So it's pretty much dialed in at 25 yards. I am set at 10 meters right now. I have paper target set up down there. Actually, I just ran the rangefinder, and where I'm sitting is 10.91 meters. So I'll be extended a little bit. So, you know, just a little bit over 10 meters from here to the paper target. I'm gonna test 4 different pellets from light to heavy. We'll start with the 7 grain RWS Hobbies. They're a flat nose wad cutter. And they are 7 grains. And then I'll move up to the RWS Meisterkugeln. They're a 8.2 grain flat nose or wad cutter pellet. Both these are very good. These do really well up to 10 meters. They get a little more opened up beyond that. Most of your wad cutters do. These are more or less designed for your 10 meter shooting. And then I'm going to bump it up to the 8.80 grain H&N Crow Magnums. And then the heavier 10.5 grain Crosman Premier. You know, sticking with the Crosman with the Crosman. These are domed. These are a hollow point, kind of a tapered hollow point. So these two will be the heaviest. And then these two will, well, these are definitely the lightest at 7 grains. And then this will be your kind of your medium, probably your standard 8 grain pellet. So I'm not sure what these are shooting at, but we were getting some pretty good velocities with the 7 grain hobbies. So I think what 581 I think was the highest I got with these. But it's not so much about velocity, it's just about how accurate this Crosman 1377 is, which they are very accurate, smooth shooting air pistols. Again, a multi-pump, you can pump up to 10 times. With only 5 pumps, you got about 100 feet per second less than you do with 10 pumps. So at 10 meters, I'll probably go ahead and use the full 10 pumps just to get full power. And I don't know if that's a blue jay or a hawk. It's a blue jay. I just saw it. She likes to imitate a hawk that likes to live back here. So, but anyhow, I know in my previous video, the blue jay was being pretty fairly obnoxious, very loud, but we'll just work around it. I do have a cat sitting over there on the steps. Hopefully this won't be too loud for him. But I try to mind the wildlife and my pets. You know, as long as they're not in the way, I can do some shooting back here. But you know, as soon as they start moving around, I will stop. But I do got a very good backstop back there. There is an opening behind the fence. That's kind of why I got those. I think they're 8x8 pine lumbers, and they're very thick, so nothing's going to get through those. I mean, especially this little 177 caliber. I mean, my 30 caliber Hotson won't even go through them. So, but yeah, let me get ready here for the accuracy testing. We'll see where this is sighted in. Again, I was hitting that frying pan at 25 yards, so it should be pretty good. So we'll just get started and see where it's shooting at. Now, to install this Green Dot scope, this Crosman 1377 doesn't have any type of dovetail. It just has a plastic breech here. Now they do sell aftermarket steel breeches. I did buy one for my 2260, so definitely recommended upgrade if you can do it, because it just allows you to use more a variety of different rings. These kind of like a barrel clamp that I have on here, they're not the most solid, stable mount, so they're really good for something light. Heavier scopes, they really tend to shift. Like I had them on my 2260, and I would use that for squirrel, some early season squirrel hunting, and just kind of like just walking through the woods, you might just kind of bump it a little bit, and it would, I'd go to shoot, and I could see my scope was leaning to one side or the other. So a little too much play for heavier scopes, but for this light Gamo Green Dot, I mean, they're perfect, for this 1377. So if you're wondering how I got this on here, that's why. They do sell these. Pyramidare.com has them, and I'm sure they're available as at other places as well. I think they retail for about $15 US or so. But yeah, again, I got my paper target set up down there. It's pretty much my standard target that I use side by side, and it is that where I am sitting. It is range. I used a rangefinder, and it is at 10.91 meters. So I will be shooting from this rested position. So probably from here, it's probably about 10.5 meters. But yeah, that's just, I want to get it as stable as I can, just to kind of give it a fair chance. But I was hitting that frying pan at 25 yards, and I was using the 8.80 Cro-Magnums. So if I can hit that pan from 25 yards back there with the scope adjustment, or the red dot adjustment that I made, I should be able to hit the paper down there. We're going to start with the lightest, the RWS Hobby 7-grain flat nose. You can see those, but they're a bit of a wad cutter. Again, I think the highest velocity was like around 581 feet per second. So, and I will be pumping at 10 pumps. 10 pumps. Now with this 1377, you don't have to pull the bolt back and cock it before you can pump it full of air. Like my Daisy Powerline model 822, you can just go ahead and pump it and then cock it. But yeah, all right, 10 pumps, 10 meters, 7-grain hobbies. Does have a cross bolt safety. It is not automatic. Not sure where that went. We'll do 3 shots, see where it is. I think I see it. Looks like it's to the right or to the left. Could probably get away with using just 5, but I just kind of want to go max power. So where these we're hitting. Alright, so we'll take a look at that. Not sure exactly where it's hitting, but we'll go see. Alright, I'm looking and I'm thinking we're high. So Windage seems to be okay. I might have to bring it over a little bit, but I'm going to bring it down. So we're definitely high. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I thought it was these here, but that was from the 1077 the other day. And then these are new here, so looks like I need to bring it down. Again, I was hitting that frying pan at 25 yards, 26 yards, so definitely have to bring it down. But I guess it isn't too loud, so it isn't bothering my cat. Hi, buddy. Now, to adjust the elevation, there's this dial underneath. Twist it to the left, up, back to the right is down. So I'm going to go about 1 full turn, see how that does. I can come to the left some. Windage is up here, right is counterclockwise, and then, and then left would be clockwise. So we'll go half turn. We'll go a half turn to the left. Okay, maybe that's about a half turn. Okay, let's try that. 3 more with the hobby. I might have been right on at 5 pumps with this at the 10 meters. So we'll see if that adjustment helps. It's a little loud for the backyard, but not too bad. I mean, it's only 177, so it's not extremely loud. Looks like I'm still a little high, so let me see with a sec. Let me do 3 more shots. I tell you what, it looks like windage is okay. So I might just after this group drop it down to 5 pumps and see if it's landing on the bullseye. At least I'm on the paper now. All right, let's go take a look at that. 3 shots. Ugh. Kitty's still sitting over there, so it's not too loud. At 10, probably a little quieter at 5. Well, that was really opened up there. But it is on the paper now, so probably need to bring it down some more. This was my first shot. I think this was my second, and then my third one seemed to be up. So let me try that again with 5 pumps. All right, let's try 5 pumps. I'm thinking at a further distance, say, I don't know, 20 yards, 15 yards, that might be right where it's supposed to be. So let's try 5 pumps. Should be a little quieter. Oh, let me redo that. All right. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure exactly where that one is. From this distance, the dot is pretty big. Try to get that in there. All right. see where those are. Make sure I turn that off. I think I left it on overnight one time, and at least the battery didn't die completely. I was at 5 pumps, 10 meters. So, pretty much the same spot. Like right here. Well, let me bring it down some more, and we'll keep it at 5 pumps. All right, I brought it down about another turn, and then I brought it to the left about a half a turn. Safety. Not sure where that one went. Where my binoculars out. See a little better when you got a scope. Really see where it's shooting from here. Alright, let's go look. Our green dot is off. Pistol is empty and on safe. Let's go look. Not sure where those are. Oh, I see. Wow, I brought a little bit too far to the left. Here's my group. So I need to bring it back over to the right, maybe a quarter turn, and then I'll bring it down some more. Not a very good group so far, but they do seem to be patterned the same. I mean, a lot of that could be me. You know, I do wear eyeglasses, and you know, might just be a bad shot with a green dot. But here, what did I say? I got to bring it down a little more. So bring it down out here, and then you go back to the right. So go back maybe about a half a turn. All right, 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can get these around the bullseye, we'll move to the next pellet. Might just be these 7 grain don't group very well. All right. I can't see where that is. Oh, I might have hit the bullseye. I don't know. Then again, I can't see back here. Really good. Still gotta get a little pop crack at just 5 pumps. I mean, again, I got those. I got that fence and the boards kind of, you know, just bouncing the sound back towards me. All right, that's 3 more shots. Gun is on safe. It is empty. Let's go take a look at that. Oh, not sure, but there was one here. 1, 2, 3. This was what, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, my pattern's almost the same. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These were kind of weird. And 1, 2, 3. Tell you what. And bring it down just a little more. Do 3 more, and then we'll move to the Meisterkugeln. Tell you what, we're just gonna move to the Meisterkugeln because I'm inside the 3 3/4 inch circle. I'm gonna try the 8.2 grain pellets and see if I could get any better results. The sun's starting to come out and shine a little bit. So let me move this over. See the pistol. There we go. You hear me okay? Microphone isn't blocked. Alright. Let's shut this off first. Alright, let's go ahead and move to the Meisterkugeln. I'm kinda in the general vicinity of where I wanna be with the 5 pumps. So let's try a heavier 8 grain flat nose pellet with the Meisterkugeln. So these could be more stable. I believe these are a 10-meter pellet. 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe those hobbies are just too light. I think that's right above the bullseye. That one dropped a bit, but we'll see. Yeah, it's more centered around the bullseye. All right, safe on. Green dot is off. Quick peek of that. A little better. Yeah, that was my first shot, and then my second too, so we're right in there. Again, I mean, a lot of that could be me. Again, the red dot, or the green dot, I mean, it really covers up the middle here, but I mean, that's an inch, 2-inch group with flat nose. Definitely could do better, work on these, but I don't know why. See, my camera is a little foggy, unless it's just my screen. I wiped off the lens here, so it could be just my screen. But yeah, I mean, with the 8 grain, 8.2 grain, it's more centered. I mean, windage and elevation is good. Just I gotta bring in that group and make it a little bit tighter. So I'm gonna cover those up, and then we'll try 3 more. Now it does have about a 2.5 to at the heaviest 3 pound trigger. A lot of that's probably me. I am having it sit here on this. I mean, I could be, kind of swaying back and forth a little bit, but it's shooting in the general vicinity now. I mean, it's right around the center. Yeah, like right now, there's the green dot so bright that it's kind of guessing where the target is. So my point of aim probably isn't exact every time. Plus you're constantly, removing it, pumping it. So your point of aim, your view is probably constantly changing. Not much of a breeze. I mean, there's a little tiny one, but I don't think it's anything to affect anything. All right, another 3 shots. Safe, off. Let's go take a look. I haven't shot this thing in a while, so. See, now those are high and to the right, or to the left. 1, 2, 3, but there's a bit of a group there. But yeah, that green dot pretty much just covers up the hole. Plus there's a glare. So, I mean, you really don't even see the target. You're just kind of guessing where the middle is. But, tell you what, I'll try 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's a better group than that. But again, a lot of, I know it's got to be me. So I'm not throwing the gun out. But let me try 3 more and maybe adjust my aim a bit. All right, I got a cat delay, and this isn't even one of my cats. we call her Flat Ears. Hi, BB. She just popped out of nowhere. Come over for a visit, so. And they got Salem over there. He's a stray that was coming around for about 1.5 years. We took him in, and he's one of the best house cats I've ever had. Her, I don't know where she comes from, but and then we have 3 of our own. A little kitty you've seen, Gizmo the orange cat. He's about 20 years old, and then we have a white Persian. And I don't know, I'm about ready to give up. But yep, bit of a cat delay, so hang tight and I'll be back. All right, she's still there. He decided to move right there. So, and it is 5:41 p.m. Eastern time in Northeast Ohio. So, my son is right there. So, sorry about the delay, folks. Might be continued until tomorrow. All right, cat's finally decided to allow me to continue. Again, the RWS Meisterkugeln 8.2 grain flat nose lead. 5 pumps. Open these up. I got the sight here, this green dot. It's probably not the greatest. It's fairly cheap, but it kind of works. I mean, this thing doesn't have any recoil. It's just probably better if I was using white paper. Just this darker. It's making it a little hard to see the circle that I have drawn. All right, I'll stop yammering. I mean, if I'm landing everything within that 3 3/4 circle, you know, I can work from there and try to tighten it up. These look like they might be high. I'm going to start below and then bring it up and try to guess where that center circle is. I think I pulled that one. Let's go take a look. Big old finger in the way there. Apologies. See now. I think those are up here. So I'm high again. Interesting. I'll have to go back and look and see where the first 3 were. I thought they were up here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm up high and to the left all of a sudden. So that's interesting. Ugh. Maybe I'm just bad with the, like a green dot sight. But, let me lower that and try 3 more. So I'm not going to adjust this. I'm just going to actually aim below that, the orange dot that I have, or yeah, red or orange dot. That way I can at least see that. I'll aim I'll put the green dot just below that, so I can still see that in the sight. So I'm about ready to move to the heavier Cro-Magnums here in a minute. All right. All right. Changing my aim to just below the red or orange sticker. That was just an acorn. It wasn't a ricochet. I was standing over there earlier and they were just falling on me. All right. Again, just aim right below that red dot. Salem, come on, buddy, get out of there. So it's nice having that wood there, because anybody coming out from behind there won't get hit. He's sitting there, so I'm gonna have to wait a few minutes here. So stand by, I'll be back. Tell you what, while he's doing that, let's go see where those 2 shots landed. Come on, buddy. But, tell you what, I might wrap this up. Just see, now these are over here, but they're still high. So I aimed here, so I don't know why it's shooting high. It's only 5 pumps. So, and I brought it down to here. I was aiming right at it, trying to put the dot right on here, so it's still high. So I might need to bring it down. I mean, I guess I could aim here. No, that'd be 2. So let me bring it down in about another half a turn. All right, well, now he decided to jump up in my lap. So, tell you what, we're just going to continue this later. Maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. Right around 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Didn't even get to the beer cans yet. But I mean, there's some. I got the scope. I mean, I guess I did what I intended to do, was at least get the red dot. You know, kind of zeroed, sighted in to where I needed it. It's in the general area. I did bring it down about another half a turn. Windage seems to be okay. Again, that a lot of that could be me, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But at least you got the hobbies. As you can tell, I'm just kind of doing this as I go in real time. You got the hobbies in, and then we got the RWS Meisterkugeln in as well. 7 grain flat compared to 8.2 grain flat. Still working on these. I'm going to do some more grouping with those. I mean, it's either this or use the open sights. And I did add a little white dot on the front of my fixed front blade there. And you do have the notch sight, or you can unscrew this, flip it, and have a peep hole sight as well. And then you can adjust this up and down. I think you can unscrew this here and maybe get some windage. But I'm using this, and it seems to be right around. Again, I was hitting that frying pan at 25 yards. So I mean, it is good enough for that. It is just a cheap Gamo. I think I paid maybe 15 bucks for it. I can't remember, $15 US. But I would prefer to have a red dot, but this green is okay. Again, it's dark paper down there. He just left. So let me see if I can get a few more shots in with the Meisterkugelns. All right, before my cats get here, let's try this again. Already cocked. I don't know if I got one loaded. Let me just shoot this into the ground real quick. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Oh, Gizmo. Alright, this is my 20-year-old cat. I can't win. Alright, we're calling it quits. We will continue this tomorrow. So, Crosman 1377 with the RWS Hobby and RWS Meisterkugeln. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And hopefully, I will see you tomorrow.